Welcome to this tutorial on finding probabilities using the z-table. Today, we will specifically focus on how to find the probability that z is less than a specific value, denoted as p of z less than little z. Before we dive into the table, let's quickly recall the standard normal distribution. This is a special bell-shaped curve with a mean of 0 and a standard deviation of 1. The horizontal axis represents z-scores, and the total area under this curve is always equal to 1, representing 100% probability. The z-table is a tool we use to calculate areas under the curve without complex calculus. It is organized by rows and columns. The rows on the left show the whole number and the first decimal place of your z-score. The columns across the top represent the second decimal place. When you see the notation p of z less than z, it is asking for the probability that a random variable falls below a certain point. Visually, this corresponds to the entire shaded area to the left of that z-score under the curve. The standard z-table is designed to give you exactly this area. Let's work through an example. Suppose we want to find the probability that z is less than 1.25. The first step is to break down our z-score. We take the first two digits, 1.2, for our row, and the last digit, 0.05, for our column. Now we look at the table. We go down the left side to find 1.2. Then we move across that row until we are under the 0.05 column. The value where they intersect is 0.8944. This means there is an 89.44% chance. What about negative numbers? Let's find the probability that z is less than negative 0.58. Remember, since 0 is the center, any negative z-score will have an area less than 0.5 or 50%. We find the row for negative 0.5 and move across to the column for 0.08. The intersection value is 0.2810. So, the area to the left is roughly 28%. To wrap up, remember these three steps. First, understand that less than means the area to the left. Second, split your z-score into its row and column components. And third, find the intersection in the table to get your probability. Thanks for watching.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.